wet down there. Look at all that. Look at that water still in there. How many other thinning crews would be working like this? None. So y'all can see we're in the track cutter. We're going down here to cut a little bit with Brady. He's having to run the rubber tire. I'm gonna run the track shirt for a little while. We got some get slapped by a limb here and got the daggone window open. Just easing down here into the woods, enjoying the nice cool morning. But track cutter's got some issues going on with it, and I just need to be the one running it while we're trying to get our issues resolved. It's pretty major. It ain't no maybe so. It's a major ordeal. We're gonna get slapped by a limb. It's gonna close our door. I gotta reset my hydraulics. Oh, it's so horrible. But anyway, so we're gonna go down here with Brady. We're gonna cut for a little bit, and yeah, that's about all. That's about all it is, y'all. We're just getting things started. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna let y'all ride in here with me, or I'm gonna put y'all out there on the head and let y'all ride. But I'm gonna cut a little bit, and then we're just gonna kind of vlog y'all around the day here and show y'all how the day is going. No real subject to discuss, but it's always gonna be good, you know that. So y'all go get you something to drink, get you something to eat, snack on, and come on back, sit down and watch this video. Get ready, because here we go.
Sarcasm to my voice, and I usually catch on to that.
Alright, so we're gonna let y'all ride for just a little bit here. We're gonna do a real long ride. Bushes get really bad up here, and you can't really see what I'm doing. So we're just gonna ride a little bit right here. I'm actually thinning both sides, the left and the right side, as I'm going. Timber's gotten a little more thin through here. So to make sure wood behind me, there's enough wood behind me for my skidders to follow me in, I'll thin both sides like this. And, it's not necessarily the most efficient way to, as far as cutting overall most wood, but it is efficient to keep the skidders moving. And I personally don't care how much wood is on the ground down here. If it's not in that pile of there, it's not doing me any good.
Yeah. That row right beside the one you're on, there's a piece of wood on it.
I'm also doing both sides because we are having, I think I stated it earlier, I can't remember.
Ted, the one to give us the Wizard Road, Thomas?
I think we are having an issue with the track cutter. It's a pretty serious ordeal. I'm not trying to slam anything. Like any negative comments about, well, you should go tigercat. Go F yourself for one. For two, you buy it and then I guess I'll run it. And three, everything breaks down. So I'm not going to get into too much of the details because it's still very early on in the case. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but and I'm not talking negative. Our dealership is doing a good job of getting right on this and getting you taken care of, but track shear's been having some overheating issues, and it's running.
Yeah, I thought about it
poor.
after he said that. Then he said if everybody called you, so Chad must be the one who told him.
It's running poor. I'm trying to figure out where our next move is, and I'll explain that to y'all later. We're almost done with this track. It's running like crap. it's weak, and they done a something going on in the motor. Damn, gum. It's the second one I done that to. Take that one, even though that's a dead good tree. I hate screwing up like that. With it acting weak, the controls are acting funny. So I'm the one trying to run it. We're letting Brady run the rubber tire all day. And I cut with this for just a few hours in the morning. Kind of lightly, I guess you'd say, to make the lighten the load on the old rubber tire. So as I get more details on that, we'll fill y'all in on that. But the John Deere track shear is sick. She's cold, or she's got a cold. No, she is cold. So we're about to where the bushes are gonna pick up, or they are picking up. And I'm almost done cutting for the morning with this thing. That's nice and loud. But I'm almost done cutting, and we'll take y'all up to the set. Might go down in the woods and watch something work or something. We might fly the drone. Who knows? Y'all just sit tight. We'll be right back. Alright, so back up here at the set. Straighten y'all up a little bit. We're gonna, as we like to say in the logging woods, we're gonna learn y'all something. So you see your little grease Allen mites here. You got them all over the head. Everywhere this machine pivots, it's got a grease cert, and we just call them grease fittings. Look like so. This is what a brand new one looks like. It's all clean. See a little, looks like a little ball bearing in there. So one of the things about John Deere that I don't care for is their placement of these grease certs. See how these here are exposed. Even technically, if you want to get down to it, like that one's exposed. This one is exposed in there if it's out. This one here is actually supposed to be flipped over, but they put it in there wrong, and I need to flip that one back over. But anywhere, especially like here and this one's not as bad as this one, but this one is bad about it. But anywhere that you get these grease certs like this that are exposed, wood slapping up against it, beating into it, you may get a limb job straight at it. You see how that one's black looking in the center? That's wood fiber in there. And then that's just grease on the back side. Where did I put those other two? Did I throw them already? I might have already threw them. Yeah, I don't see them laying down here on the ground. But these are for your saw bearings here. This one's for your upper saw bearing, and this is for your lower saw bearing. And what I was going to show you on these is it'll either snap the little tip of the grease fitting off, or it'll shove a piece of wood fiber through the ball bearing, knock the ball bearing and the spring and everything out the back side of the grease cert. I'll show y'all on the new one. You see how, gotta keep tapping the screen so it stays on. See how you got a hole there? The grease comes out there and then goes in here and then goes around the grease channels. However, but if you could see in there, which you can't, but if you could, there's a little spring inside this little grease fitting, and what it does is it shoves this little ball back out. That little ball right there, it shoves it out, and the wood fibers are bad about going in here. Let me screw this one in. I really wish I'd have kept that other one and made it easier to show y'all this, explain it to you. But anyway, it hits right here and it shows that ball bearing and that spring out the back side, and then it clogs the grease fitting up with debris, and then it won't grease no more. So about once a week or so, you gotta go over it. You'll get your old trusty 1/2" drive ratchet right here. I know it's a little bit overkill for a grease fitting, but put it in. Just kind of snug her up. And then she's ready to be greased down there. I had 3 where I was greasing. You can see where the machine's been getting greased. See all the grease all over the joints and whatnot. Yeah, I like to walk past my machines and see them greased. Grease is way cheaper than replacing steel or bronze bushings.